How are you? Good to see you.
You too. How are you?
Good, good. This is Wallace is going to tell you really quickly about our aspect of using social media for reaching out to the public on our projects.
All right, Walter, hit me up.
All right, so to begin, we recently started a new process with the Interstate 280 project in San Francisco. It's the first time we ever did it. We wanted to try to reach a new constituency based in the Bay Area. And so the results were pretty astounding. We want to use something that everybody's going to be using. So the idea was that at some point, every single person in the Bay Area is going to be using either Facebook, either Twitter, or either Google.
Okay.
And so those are the three things that we wanted to do. And so the results were, we reached over 1 million people overall in the Bay Area, over 560,000 on Twitter, over 400,000 on Facebook, and over 79,000 on Google. And with our Google video, which our video on YouTube, which is right here, we actually, in the first day of our video being launched, we actually had more views on that video than all the other Caltrans videos. So some of that outreach worked really well. And the big benefit is that we're able to use some of the statistical analysis from the outreach, from where the person lives versus where they're from, how often they come to San Francisco, whether they're male or female, to use that to and what type of device that they're using. Sure. And use that in the future to kind of market to the people in the future. So this third project, we're expecting really big results because we have a lot more information about the people. So
you get accurate data, you get real data.
Very, very accurate.
You can see where the people who are accessing that information on the different media things, you can see where they're coming from. Wow.
This is our social media manager. So this is what I use to kind of monitor every single thing that's going on within Caltrans and kind of control the brand, or kind of help the brand and control the message. So when like say for instance, this person right here, Claudia, she's a reporter. She gave us kudos for opening the bridge 10 hours early. So what I wanted to do is kind of like let her know thank you for that message and kind of capitalize on that promotion. And so since it's Caltrans, you might say, well, you're only the Bay Area, so Caltrans is the whole state. Some of that doesn't really relate to you. So what we do is we actually use what's called a geocode, and what that does is it sets a radius within the Bay Area, so that way we only get the information that's related to the Bay Area for Caltrans, so we're not bombarded with information. And so just some of the other analysis, we actually also have a blog, and we use that also to get more data. So you can see we know exactly what type of browser the person's using. We know whether it's Windows, whether it's Mac, whether it's iPhone. And so one of the things that we've noticed in this month actually is that we're having an increase in users who are using smartphones. And so what we want to do is we're starting to curate the message for more phone-based. So that means less text-heavy, more image propositioning. We want to really control the message, protect the Caltrans brand, and really get the outreach out there. So we reached over 1 million people with this closure. We're going to try to top that with this last one. It's reaching a different population. Not everybody listens to the radio. That's why we want to.
Are you calculating the mention and retweet reach and all of that stuff? Are you keeping track?
Oh, absolutely. That's where this is coming from right here. So this is some of the you can see right here the tweet activity. We can kind of monitor exactly how many times things are retweeted, how many times things are favorited, and we can kind of gauge what's best. So you see this right here, iNorthbound closed, product on schedule right here, right? This is a video. And you see it's 3 times the normal reach. So that lets me know that whatever I did right there, I should probably analyze that because I did something right there. So analyzing that and capitalizing on that to increase the reach is what I try to do. So whenever there's something with like 11 retweets, right there, northbound 280 in San Francisco, construction going better than expected. Freeway will open by 9 p.m. People loved hearing that because it was going to open early, and it was retweeted a lot.
And you read about tomorrow's news today.
Yes, because you got to wait. Normally you wait for the print back in the day.
The Sacramento Bee, they're all tweeting their news the day before, the afternoon before the news. They're tweeting it as news happens.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
I'm not this sophisticated. I'm not that sophisticated.
Well, I see you all the time tweeting. I'm sure to retweet all your guys' tweets. So
there you go. All right,
I'm there.
See? All right, cool. All right. Hey, thanks. Keep up the good work.
Absolutely,
Thank you.
absolutely.